see pre-boxing stuff. I mean, is nobody, I don't want to insult him and call him a nobody, but he wasn't someone who was pulling major views, right? I think you can say that with confidence. He wasn't like a huge name to get. He was a name. People recognize the name a little bit from the olden days. So it wasn't like, you know, getting like Jadeon or something like that, right? Chris Raygun, and then also picking FroggyFresh, who like once again was really relevant like 7 to 10 years ago, but is not really relevant now. They weren't the biggest names, certainly not even the biggest names they could get. So I'm curious why those are the people they chose.
Turkey Tom said that I wasn't relevant anymore, and that hurt my feelings because it's true. But this is the thing. If you gonna call me what I am, then I'm gonna call you what you are. Turkey Tom, all you are is somebody who hires some other people to get data off kiwi farms, compile it, other people doing all the work, all the research, and you just having people come in and get all the gossip. Listen, if you're going to call me irrelevant, I'm going to cut you right to the core. I'm going to let you know nobody's going to know you in 10 years or less.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have some drama between a very popular commentary channel and a musician of sorts over who has fallen off, and a bit of back and forth, a spat of ego and whatnot. We can just get into the contestants of tonight's big matchup. We have FroggyFresh, who, if you don't know who he is a singer, a rapper. He does, all kinds of songs, and he just kind of sings about funny things. Like he sings about Chucky here. It's like a basketball song, Street Rangers. He has 2 channels, FroggyFresh Rap. This one has 832k subs. And if we go to most popular, we can see in 8 years ago, he's getting 33 million views, 26 million, 15 million, 11 million. He got pretty good views a long time ago, almost a decade ago. We go to latest, his most recent video from a year ago hit 468,000 views, which isn't bad by any means, but definitely not, of course, 33 million. And he has another channel called Tyler Cassidy Music, where he does the same thing. He just does funny songs about things. This channel is a bit controversial. He makes pretty edgy songs. Again, though, he kind of popped off 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, right? His most recent video getting only 58k views and kind of, dropping off. Either way, he was a musician. He ended up being involved in the Creator Clash, which was the fight thing between iDubbbz and Nisa, all these other different creators. He ended up getting kicked out because he insulted Nisa, and he talked about her having an OF, which she sold pictures of herself on. A lot of the people came together, other creators, commentary people came together to support Froggy because they thought it was stupid. They thought it was stupid to kick someone out for making a joke about a girl having an OF. Tom was one of them, as we can see by this photo by FroggyFresh. He felt the need to post this one image, 30 times, of Tom holding up a sign that says "Free FroggyFresh." And if you somehow don't know who Turkey Tom is, this is him. You've probably seen some of his videos. He made like a 3-hour documentary on Christian, all kinds of different creators, penguins. If you can think of any type of lolcow or internet character, he's made a video on them, right? And his latest one, every video he makes easily pulls in almost 1 million views, right? He has another channel called Tom Dark. This is kind of the same type of content, lolcow content, except it's not as crazy edited as much as the Turkey Tom stuff. And he also has another channel, Tom Dark Live, which is where he posts like his reactions to videos and stream highlights. FroggyFresh would then go onto Twitter to say, "Why did Anon Bird," that's Tom's Twitter account, "restrict my account on IG? Remember when Tom liked me so much he was going to boycott Creator Clash?" And he posts a comment from Instagram saying, "You remember when you sucked my D so good with that Creator Clash sign? Then now you're on the internet calling me irrelevant, you weird ass? Nobody's going to know who you are in 10 years. Watch and remember what I said." Tom says, "I don't know what you're going through, but I probably made a very passive comment. It's not that serious, dog." To which Tyler Cassidy, FroggyFresh would say, "Dude, STFU, you know what you said, you idiot. Don't hold my sign up and have my D that far down your throat and then come out calling me irrelevant on your silly commentary videos. You'll be obscure in 10 years or less. You're young and you just don't understand how replaceable you are yet. You literally text to voice Kiwi Farms for a living, you loser." To which Tom would say, LOL, okay, take it easy. Froggy would then say, if I'm the sensitive one, why is he restricting my comments on his page? Just because I said he was replaceable will be obscure in 10 years or less, and basically just take other people's research on kiwi farms and text to voice it. He can't handle that, LOL. This guy is the best at having other people do research, compile data, write scripts, and edit while he apathetically narrates and rides a fence better than your favorite commentary channel. Irreplaceable. Now, thankfully, Nicholas Diorio would ask the real questions here. He would say, what exactly did Tom say about you? And Froggy would post this clip.
See pre-boxing stuff. I mean, is nobody, I don't want to insult him and call him a nobody, but he wasn't someone who was pulling major views, right? I think you can say that with confidence. He wasn't like a huge name to get. He was a name. People recognize the name a little bit from the olden days, but it wasn't like, you know, getting like Jadeon or something like that, right?
I think that's fair. Again, I wouldn't say that FroggyFresh is like the most famous person of all time. He's by no means irrelevant. He's not, you know, a nobody, but he's definitely not, you know, KSI. He's not Logan Paul. He's not, you know, the biggest creator of all time, especially in, you know, 2023, 2022.
Right. Chris Raygun. And then also picking FroggyFresh, who like once again was really relevant like 7 to 10 years ago, but is not really relevant now. They weren't the biggest names. Certainly not even the biggest names they could get. So I'm curious why those are the people they chose.
And then he posts that tweet again. Nicholas says, honestly, dude, I think you're taking this to heart and it doesn't sound like he was even trying to insult you. Froggy says, I wasn't trying to insult him either. Looks like we both made accidents. That's a pretty big accident. Now, Tom would reply to Froggy and say, I didn't hide your comments. I don't know why you think that. All I did was unfollow you on the Instagram. What I said was pretty tame, and if anything, it was a criticism of iDubbbz, not you. I don't really understand that part. I don't know why me passively saying you were not relevant has you so mad. I guess he's saying, like, I don't know why iDubbbz would hire people that aren't really that relevant. But yeah, he's basically admitting he did kind of say he was, you know, not that relevant. And I said, get in the cage and show him that gorilla grip. Now we get to some of the comments. This guy Geronimo says FroggyFresh crashing out on X. Froggy says X does not matter to me, LMAO. Less than 2% of people who follow me are actually fans. The rest are on other platforms. This account is just for shit posting and I don't care what I say. Mayoga says Tom is just another drama channel, not worth your energy in my opinion. Froggy says yes, but he pretended to be my pal for a while, then acts like a snarky high school girl on his live. This is why I don't work with other YouTubers. And again, you know, I've commented on this thread myself, and I said I don't dislike Froggy. I think FroggyFresh is a fine person. I think Tom's a fine guy. I think that he just took the comment out of context, and he's really angry about it. I'm not going to tell him how he should feel, but I think that, you know, holding this kind of grudge over a, you know, passive comment that didn't even come across as very rude. He just said, yeah, it wasn't the biggest YouTuber of all time. It was an interesting choice from iDubbbz's perspective. And I personally don't find anything wrong with that. If someone was like, oh, CamNuggets, that guy's a small commentary guy, I could get upset and say, well, F you, I have 24K, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I'm still a small commentary channel. I don't get millions and millions of views. I don't know. I think it's just, he's acting like a real drama queen. And, you know, I like the guy. I really do. It's just, he's blowing this completely out of proportion. And he would end up dropping this video. This is just an honest evaluation. Don't get sensitive.
Guys, it's Krispy Kreme. Now, TurkeyTom said that I wasn't relevant anymore. And that hurt my feelings because it's true. But this is the thing. If you gonna call me what I am, then I'm gonna call you what you are. TurkeyTom, all you are is somebody who hires some other people to get data off kiwi farms, compile it, other people doing all the work, all the research, and you just having people come in and get all the gossip, and you're damn in your 20s, you got people like, here's the tea, Tom, here's the tea, and you're going around and acting like, let's see how good I can ride the fence in a fence.
This is so interesting, such an interesting strat, okay, because we have like Froggy, I think, is in his 30s, and he's like, I don't know if he's reading something or pretending to read something, or he's like pretending to be really awkward, and he's trying to do voices, and he's making fun of Tom. Again, Tom just kind of made an offhanded comment saying he wasn't the biggest creator of all time, and he was kind of past his prime, and now Froggy's like kind of going, ballistic, gloves off here, calling Tom, saying Tom's not creative, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you can argue that Tom does, in fact, have a team of people, editors and researchers and whatnot, that do things for him, but he has done his own research. His TurkeyTom channel is extremely popular because people want to watch the stuff he talks about. You can argue, yeah, in 10 years, no one's going to care about what did Fart 5 Junior 25 man say, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Sure, that you can argue that same thing for someone like Morse Critical, right? But this is just such a nothing burger of a video, I think.
Nobody and pick both sides and be friends with everyone. But nobody's going to even know who you are in 10 years or less, dude. You think anybody's going to be sitting with their kids and be like, do you remember the time TurkeyTom talked about Tipster? Do you think anybody's going to get together on Christmas?
Means that people can say the same thing about you, FroggyFresh. I literally had to show people your channel because people don't really know who you are. They probably heard of your name, especially if they're creators. They probably know who you are, but nobody knows off the top of their head FroggyFresh, Tyler Cassidy, and that's not even a dig to you. It's just the fact that you are a very smaller niche creator that has been past his prime. You're not freaking Joji, you're not iDubbbz, you're not Max Mofo, or any of these people who have like a lasting impact on the platform they've created content. And it's pretty interesting because in my eyes, I would say Tom Dark or TurkeyTom in the past few years has had more of an impact on this platform than you. Again, I don't dislike you, and I'm not coming into this video on Tom's side. I was just kind of covering this, but it's completely unfair the way I think FroggyFresh is handling this whole situation, and it kind of shows by the comments that he's getting, and everybody's ratioing him. People aren't really supporting what he's saying because it's just not true. It's not accurate, and it just seems like he's crashing out.
And remember, do you remember that Melted Leafy who used to talk about how what Chris Chan did this weekend and not even make it funny? Listen, if you're going to call me irrelevant, I'm going to cut you right to the core. I'm going to let you know nobody's going to know you in 10 years or less. And you're still going to know who I am. 2012, 2024, and you're going to know me in 2036. In 24 years, you're still going to know me unless God gives me cancer. Shout out Boogie. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't matter. Have a good day.
Again, I don't know if this guy's a character. Again, he does make, I've showed you he makes funny parody videos. He makes funny parody raps, edgy content. Like he made a song about like the N-word. He did like this video inside a church. You know what I mean? Like he does edgy content. He's a funny dude. I have nothing against edgy content, but I just can't tell if this is a character or like a bit he's playing, or he's genuinely upset and like crashing out, posting these things to Twitter, thinking that people are going to agree with him, and it's just really funny. And now after this video, a guy named Hydra's Head would say, bro, this is not good. To double down on the L is not a good look. Get in the boxing ring with Tom. Froggy says, I told him to get in the cage. Enough with the boxing shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have it right here. FroggyFresh versus TurkeyTom in the UFC ring. I want to see it. I want to see Tom walk out with the puppy girl on one side. Let me be on the other side. Nah, I don't know. Have a UFC fight, have them all walk into the ring with some music. Tom in his, never stop gooning shirt. Let FroggyFresh come out to one of his own little rap songs. Do your own type of creator clash type of thing. That'd be pretty good content, I think. Again, I don't know if FroggyFresh is playing like a character, or he's playing some type of role, or he's genuinely upset at this interaction. If he is, I don't know. It's a bad look because again, I like FroggyFresh. I like TurkeyTom. Big fans of both of them. And I agree completely with Tom. FroggyFresh is by no means like a huge content creator that like everyone and their mama knows. And in 10 years, nobody and their mama's going to know FroggyFresh. It's very well that people in 10 years cannot care who Tom is. The same things happen to Leafy and other big commentary channels and creators on this platform. People come and go. Every year, every 5 years, every 10 years, people are the most popular people, iJustine, Liza Koshy, people like that, and then they just disappear, and it just happens. This is such a crashing out moment that makes no sense to anyone. There was a time on YouTube where EDP was one of the most popular people. We all know what happened there. He wanted a cupcake. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this whole situation. It's still kind of developing as well. Like, FroggyFresh is literally still tweeting as I'm making this video just 2 minutes ago. Salvo says FroggyFresh is curious about TurkeyTom and Crow. Group chat leaks, let's help him remember. And then Froggy says, yes, what happened? I have no idea what they're talking about, but yeah, he's literally still tweeting 2 minutes, 6 minutes. And he's just kind of going off the walls. This is just such a nothing burger of a situation. It went from a kind of off, I guess you could say, an offhanded comment by Tom on a live stream that was clipped and sent to Froggy with no context, and turned into a whole internet fight. And I will keep you guys updated if more happens, but I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think down below. If you don't already like the video, share it, subscribe. Peace out.